It's mic check, mic check, mic check. Welcome back again to those tuning into the stream. We're back with another episode of our live stream, Healing Power of Crystals, Renale Juantle studio today. Our studio just took a leap, and we're now here being able to create the content in a really fresh, different way. The only challenge that we're having now is internet, but we're waiting for fiber optic. Once Renale fiber optic, so do you know fiber? Yeah. Fiber. Fiber is made from, if you look inside, it's got a carbon filament.
Sure.
So if we look at neurocarbon, which is melanin, right?
Sure.
That's why you're neurocarbonated. Yes. So fiber can transfer fast speed because it works similar to dark matter, the ether, the etheric record. It's like it's yes, it's like this.
Yes.
So every technology in the physical manifest first happens in the spiritual.
Sure.
You see, that day we get to understand that.
Sure.
Everything is a manifestation of what's happening in the spiritual.
Ooh.
Everything. Everything. Everything.
Sure. Yeah. People don't understand that they're creators.
Yes. This is the point.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I wanna come you get it.
Yeah.
Yes. Exactly. No, I got my answer. Thanks. Sorry for the typo. Morning blues. Okay, Nosh, no problem. Hope you're good. Okay, our stream is starting now. I'm doing the countdown timer. Hold on, where's the mouse here? Lipikunda. Why can't I see it? Here, okay. Hold on. Actually, the network is slowing down us being able to push out the asset. Yeah. As in, let's just get into it. Let me push straight to cam. Yeah, unstable connect. This is why we need fiber. This is why we need that neurocarbonated data transmission. Hey, boy. We need that neuromelanated data transmission. Yeah. Okay. So, I'm all thanks. Greetings to the other gentlemen in the room. Rob, how you guys explain things? Shout out. Hold on. Hey, Bafit, really happy. Studio Saron has taken a change for the better.
Yeah.
We've got 2 mics connected so you guys can hear us better. I found that when the ears as a sensor, right?
Sure.
There's a difference between listening to a video, a recording and lapel mic.
Sure.
The way the sound comes out, right?
Yes.
It's not as capturing as when we're recording on podcast mics like this.
Sure.
Because the depth of the sound, it's so rich, right?
Yeah.
So the moment you come across a video with this type of sound recorded,
sure.
Because you hear everything so deep.
Yeah.
This is the power of the sensor that is the ear.
Sure.
Yeah. Because nothing sucks like watching a video where you can't really hear.
Yeah, the audio is just all over the place. Yeah.
Yeah, we can watch a video in bad like visuals. But audio audio libala. So anyway, we're back again today talking healing crystals at Renale Juantle in studio. Who's on fit?
Hi, waloga tshaba boshego ke boe ke dumedishe batheletsi ba rena le babogedi ba rena. Those who are watching the video, those that are listening to the video, more than anything, guys, I would like to extend my sincerest levels of gratitude to each and every one of you who engage our content on a daily basis, who continue to support this movement. We are before you as humble servants of God. So today, we're going to speak about the healing power of crystals. More than anything, I would like to touch base on emotions, right? Many of us, we struggle with the art of mastering our emotions. Now, fear as well as negative emotions can undermine your potential as a spiritual person, right? Or just a person for that matter. Now, with that being said, there are 4 elements that correspond with our 4 bodies of consciousness. The first one is fire, which corresponds with spirit, air, which corresponds with thoughts, earth, which corresponds with the physical body, and then there's water, which corresponds with emotions. I think many of us would missed that parable when Jesus turned water into wine. As a matter of fact, when I was reading it and unpacking it, basically him turning water into wine was him turning emotions into physical reality, which speaks to we are creators, right? Emotions are energy in motion. Now, you need to master the art of containing your emotions. Turn your negative emotions into positive action. Turn shock into understanding. Turn confusion into clarity. Be bold. Face your fears. With that being said, step into change and reach your maximum potential with this crystal right here, which is the 7 chakras of affirmation, manifestation, as well as meditation. With it, there is a combination of crystals that are associated with all the 7 centers that are in our body that will help us to align ourselves as well as to master our emotions, right? Now, taba emotions, it's a big problem for many of us. As I've mentioned, that negative emotions can undermine your potential, right? In a sense that because of emotions, you have set yourself limitations. You are a creator, meaning that as above, so below. As inward, so outward, right? Tababsho made mention what you are seeing right now as reality, that is a direct manifestation of what is happening in the spiritual realm. Now, meaning that we need to condition ourselves in such a way that we start to take control over our emotions. In so doing, that will give us control to the reality that we create. And fine, sometimes you find situations whereby you come into contact with realities that you've created maybe 10 years ago, realities that you've created yesterday or perhaps an hour ago. How to tackle such emotions, or rather how to tackle such realities, is let them be.
Stage. Can everyone hear? Is the audio cool?
1 2 1 2.
All right, we're back. Sure, Bafit. Sorry, run it back and fit. I think maybe you were talking about energy in motion, emotions.
Yes.
We want to switch up now to another Wi-Fi. Let's connect the phone here.
That emotions are energy in motion.
Here we go.
Just like the term demon, if you break it emotion. So when you say, I am facing my demons, you're actually saying you're facing your wrong emotions. So the more you entertain these demons or wrong emotions, it's the more you start to seeing the toxic or the wrong to manifest as compared to the sharp. The other day, I was making an example in one of the videos that I posted that why is it that each time when you think negative thoughts, they manifest quicker? It's because in that moment of you those thoughts. And how do you see this alignment? You see or you feel some type of way, a shift in your body, you know? Whereas when you're thinking positive thoughts, in many instances, you would find it's just the thought, but the thought hasn't aligned itself with the emotions, right? And that's where a lot of people have a challenge. So that is why it's important that when you're thinking positivity, or rather, if you are having negative thoughts, there's a lot that we can learn from negative thoughts, and we can transform that into positivity. In a sense that when you start thinking negativity and you see, oh, this is how it aligns with the emotions. Therefore, I need to make sure that each time I'm thinking positive thoughts, how do I align those positive thoughts with the emotions, right? Now, what negative emotions or thoughts, just like fear, they are powerful teachers, and they can provide us insight into areas of our lives that require nurturing as well as attention. In order for you to emancipate yourself from those negative thoughts, in order for you to emancipate yourself from fear, in order for you to emancipate yourself from negative emotions, you need to address and deal with them directly. Meaning that you need to understand what is the root cause of these emotions? What is the root cause of these thoughts? And therefore, how do I shift or condition myself in such a way that I start thinking positively? This is where the term mindset comes into play, where you condition or you set your mind to think a certain type of way, right? So ask yourself, what fears are holding you back? What emotions are holding you back? How do I avoid challenging situations which create this toxicity in terms of emotions? Can these negative emotions be transformed into opportunities of growth? And remember, everyone faces challenges from time to time. No one is perfect. What makes the difference is how we choose to react to the situations that we are faced with. Shato Moro.
Yebo, powerful words and full. I think I want to add I know the reason why they do not want to sit in the discomfort of, you know, understand this thing is transforming you. It's helping you. Why? Because they don't want to face their demons.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, those inner emotions, those low vibrational emotions.
Yes.
People do not want to sit in the pain. They don't like discomfort.
No.
Whatever. And one of the biggest soul journeys is understanding that we are going to sit in the pain. We came through pain. The birthing process is a painful process. Exactly. It's called energy transmutation.
Yeah.
Pain is transformational. So some of you, the reason explaining because you don't want to sit in the pain.
And that's so true, Tababsheo, because each and every chakra from the root to the crown.
Yeah.
There are emotions that are associated with
Yes.
that particular chakra. And the only way to unlock it is to face those negative emotions. For example, the root, there is fear.
Yes.
There is insecurities. There is financial stress. The emotions associated with this. The sacral chakra.
Yeah. KwaZulu bathi unempene.
Yes,
Yeah.
those are emotions which I tell you need to deal with.
Yeah.
The solar plexus, the low self-esteem.
Yeah.
Those emotions, you need to deal with them in order for you to elevate so that you have high self-esteem and you grow and you have courage. You look at the heart chakra, emotions such as not being compassionate, emotions such as not being able to forgive other people, emotions of jealousy. All these things, they're holding us back. The throat chakra, speaking negative to yourself, not being able to communicate effectively with other people, not being able to express yourself positively and confidently. The eye chakra, when you have lost the ability of foresight, not being able to see beyond nama.
Yeah.
But fix your eyes not on what is seen, but fix your eyes on what is unseen, because what is unseen, it is eternal. So above, so below, so inside, so outward.
Yeah.
Right? And then the crown chakra, the connection to the higher being. There is emotions associated with that. And the minute you address those emotions, you have set yourself free from the bondages of the demon, the negative emotions, and you are a creator, and you start understanding that you are a creator. The power that has been vested within you, you need to tap into that potential. I think in one of the videos that we once posted, I once made mention, or it is in God's best interest as his creation for you to become successful. So the minute you don't become successful, it affects his reputation as the omnipotent. It affects his reputation as the Alpha and Omega. So it is in his best interest for you to succeed, and he has given you the tools to do so. That is why I like speaking so passionately about purpose. Purpose is something that you can't find, but purpose is something that you're born with. And it's time that each and every one of us tap into ourselves and tap into our purpose so that we find ourselves aligned with the purpose that we were born with.
Yebo, I was told in faith.
Find yourself.
Yeah, I was told in faith. Seek understanding of who you are deep inside. This means you need to cut through the flesh, not
Yes.
literally, but you get what I mean. You must be like a surgeon.
Go through the fire.
Yeah, move through the layers, move through all the traumas, move through
Go through the fire.
everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
One of the biggest, if not the biggest problem that was there, it is ignorance. He even says, my people perish because of lack of knowledge.
Yeah.
Ignorance, it's a problem.
Arutron Nokbong was asking a question. Yeah. Hold on. I want to. Nokbong. Uma job is tall. Hope you're good. Kamak, what if the pain pushes you to alcohol addiction? What drives everything south? You end up being so irritable, depressed, belittling yourself. How do you get yourself up from that? The process of raising vibration is it's not linear. Nothing. There are no straight lines in the universe, right? We heard Howard Terrence talk about this. Now, some people will say, but a ruler is straight. If you put a ruler under a microscope right now and you look at it at 10 times, you're on a micro level, you'll see that the edges on the straight line are not actually straight, right? But because we are yet to tap in. There are people with those eyes, by the way.
Yes.
What you see manifest as a microscope, where they can look at the cells in like blood, for example. How about test at Aqua Lab?
Yes.
The eyes can do that.
Sure.
Yes. Once you're at the vibration, right? The eyes can do that. Go into an individual on a cellular level. In fact, we can CAT scan. Right, you see how about MRI or about scanning to see inside Hurdintang.
Yes.
There are some people with the gift to scan.
That is true.
So anyway, Mastuale, it's not happening as a result of external factors. You are the issue here.
Yes.
You understand? Why? Because like Khontla said, everything is seasonal. You're going to experience pain, right? And why I say this is because I do not want to sugarcoat it, and now cushion your blow, because perhaps you've had this pain for years now. You're holding on to it.
Yes.
And you don't want to let go. Why? Because Khontla just said some people do not want to forgive. So then we could look at things like rose quartz crystal.
Yes.
The crystal of passion, I think, would work well for you. Literally.
Yes.
Get yourself the cluster. In fact, what you could also do is how water. Drop the stone into the steam water.
Correct.
Let's raise your vibration, right? Engage actively in processes that will raise your vibration. You know you've got issues, right? You know you've got challenges. So now, as opposed to the alcohol, remember, you're solving the problem at the level at which the problem was created.
Yes.
So pain is a low vibrational experience, emotion, right? So therefore, now, obviously, you had to drop in vibration because this is a test. This is a test. The space settling now, this dimension, right? The 3D plane. Now, the 3D plane, the space we're in right now, it's a test. It's a test for the soul. Yes, the soul wants to experience a certain lifetime.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Let's think about a lifetime as a download, right? I get downloading to what? The Akashic records.
Yes.
Let's think about a lifetime as a download. But one of the downloads of consciousness.
Yes.
Right, the multidimensional downloads. We are sent here just like we will put a processor into a computer so that it can process, download information, store it on the hard drive, right? So what are we doing? We are the sensor to collective consciousness, representing collective consciousness, the God self now, splitting itself into multiple people, multiple creatures, multiple entities, multiple aspects, multidimensional, right? God is in everything. So with that said, my job, talk to your people about inking.
Yes.
Talk to your higher self through prayer. This is why we pray, actually. It's an exact science. It's an exact. So pray for, normally pray for deliverance, right?
Yes.
Pray for deliverance. But now perhaps the challenge you have is that you don't understand what they mean when they say deliverance. When they say deliverance, what are we doing when we're delivering? We're moving from one point to another
point.
You understand?
Yeah.
It's metaphoric. It's not literal. So they want you to pray for deliverance from one perspective to another perspective. Let's talk science now. From one frequency to another frequency. Now, there is action there. What do I mean? Because we're in the physical plane, we must engage in physical rituals. As above, so below. Right? We constantly operate in balance, right? Why? Because your vibration hasn't raised to a point where you can visualize it in your mind's eye, and there it is.
Yeah.
Action is needed, right? So now I suggest engage in prayer. Talk to your people. Tell them,
yes. Yes.
Right? Now, I'm going to take action. Now, the prayer, it is pointless to pray constantly at that low vibration.
Yes.
1 day or 2 days, we are kala. The other days, you're acting in now ritual practice. You're acting in ritual practice, engaged, talking to your people through prayer about the deeper things, engaged in rituals, connecting yourself with rose quartz crystal. If needs be, uyitholela diwasho, uyitholela muthi to raise your vibration. You go out into nature, you face yourself.
Yeah.
Here's a challenge I pose for you. Most of the time, people who are depressed, irritable, and so on don't like to look at themselves in the mirror.
Yes.
You do not like to look at yourself in the mirror. So I say to you, 2 minutes a day, facing yourself in the mirror. This is now a physical ritual. There's power in the mirror. We'll talk one day about the mirror.
Yeah.
This is a physical ritual. You will look at yourself in the mirror for 2 minutes. Yourself doesn't matter. Fuck those feelings. Why? Because we are now teaching ourselves to face ourselves. Whatever. Yes, because this will then be a reminder. One day you'll remember. Hey,
Yes.
Whatever.
Yes. My job way package. Because the mirror effect is the law of attraction.
Yes.
You can't attract what you're not.
Yes.
You attract what you are. So she just needs to move her thinking from that low vibrational thinking to a high vibrational thinking.
Yeah, we need to go to a quick ad break. Sorry, bro.
Okay.
But for it's ad break time. What are we going to talk about today? Okay, let's talk about the launch of our store in Pretoria. Shout out to everyone who supports us. Already we got so much traction out in Pretoria. The Brasbar in Abakakwa.
Yeah.
Koharampaya Pitori.
Hey.
Basotela, Batahorena, Batorbona.
Sure.
Yeah, day in and out. Yeah, no, we're getting so much love in Pretoria.
Sure.
Shout out.
No, shout out.
Our official opening. Yeah, you can. I'm already on the ad break now. Our official opening is on the 25th of November, 2024. That's on Monday. This coming Monday. Nah? Location 345 Pretoria Street. Nah?
Yes.
So if you go into Google Maps and you punch that in, 345 Pretoria Street, or search CCMA Towers, Pretoria. We're there, shop number 3. First 30 customers in store will get 1 CMOS gel for free. Shout out. Okay. Yeah, toggle again.
Can't wait to see you there.
Hold on, I want to switch. As a linking is now in buff. Everyone is connected to the Wi-Fi. Yeah, everyone in the warehouse is connected to the Wi-Fi, so the bandwidth is then split between everyone.
Yeah, you man.
But it's cool. Everyone will be able to watch the high-res version. Yeah. I'll push a comment. Yeah, daily affirmations are a requirement, correct?
Yes.
Correct.
Yes, because that's how you condition the mind, because the mind is structured around frequency, setting frequencies. That's why I made reference to that term, mindset. You are setting that frequency to be in a certain type of way so that it starts attracting that. You condition it. So people need to get into the habit of understanding the power that they possess and understanding and training themselves how to tame this thing, which is the mind. Finding those polarities that are there in the mind.
Yeah, but I want us to go back to my job. My job, in this fashion. When you've come for a consultation, right? It becomes like this. Why? Because we always externalize the issue.
Yes.
All right. Okay, fine. There might have been people who hurt you, but they take your power in that fashion. Now God has given you the full capacity to reclaim your power. You just need to do work. And I can't say it's going to happen tomorrow, 6 months from now, a year from now. It's an ongoing working process. We've already explained.
Yes.
There are no straight lines in the universe. There's a saying, healing is not linear.
Yes.
So, but now does that mean you do not embark on a journey of working towards healing? You know what I mean? No, it doesn't. You have to. You've got no other choice.
Yes.
You've got no other. Let me tell you why. Maybe you might feel like saying khatel. Because if you die in a low vibration, you drop into low vibrational realms. That's why the Egyptians were so focused on raising vibration.
Yes.
You drop into low vibrational realms, you're going to sit there with the demons because you held on to demonic or de-escalate. You understand?
Yes.
Right? It dropped in vibration as a result of you dying in. If your heart chakra, if you die with your heart chakra holding on to low vibrational emotions, your magnetic frequency is affected by your heart chakra. What does a magnet do? A magnet attracts.
Yes.
Right? It attracts. So now there are multiple magnetic frequencies. This is why different people in different frequencies attract each other.
Yes.
So trauma victims attract trauma victims. Unless you're a spiritual person and you've got a calling, right? Now this is where it requires discernment, because you then attract most of the time the low vibrational people, because their souls are seeking the light. Their souls are seeking the light because their souls are in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
There's a you, the shadow self. This is what they mean. The shadow self. Right? This is why it's so difficult to deal with spiritual husbands. It is because the shadow self has so much dominance on you, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So once you can control the shadow self, trust me, all they want. There's nothing to latch on to.
Yes.
There's nothing to latch on to.
Yes.
Yes. Why? Because it can't really latch on to the physical body. This is why you can't see it with the physical eye. It can't mate with the matter.
Correct.
All right. So Nokbong, I hope this gives you context, because we are saying to you, go on a journey of self-discovery to then get to understand why God is such that you must experience these sort of things.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my job, I hope and today choose courage over fear.
Yes.
And reclaim the power over your life.
Share the comment here. I'm listening. Actually, thank you for mentioning that. I'm actually struggling because even the person who's been hurting me has been following me around, even studying what I'm studying. I hate being. My job in class, let's see. Oh, they go to class together.
Yeah.
In class and school, yet I went into this for myself. Wild. All right, so sure this person, we get that to end. Yeah. Their purpose. You see, if you forgive them, if you forgive them, then you allow karma to take action.
Yes.
Karma cannot take action, especially because remember, energetically we're seeing these are exact formulas. What do I mean? There cannot be a vacuum left.
Yes.
So meaning something must latch on to the karmic energy. So it is difficult for the karmic energy to latch on to her actions towards you while you hold the desire for her to suffer or him to suffer because they did you dirty. Why? Because karmic energy, right? The algorithm, your karma, latches on to who did what to who.
Yes.
Right? So this is why Impinda sometimes it's a problem. You must allow your people to do what they need to do, because yes, fine, they did you dirty, but then you retaliated and you did them dirty. You're still going to pay for those actions.
Correct.
This is why even Linkabi, right? Let's say Nkabi, right?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Then the wheels turn. That other Nkabi comes now and kills him. Right? That Nkabi that killed him, that death is linked to him, even though this guy has been killing other people.
Correct.
So supposedly he is supposed to face judgment.
Yes.
Right? But now you are taking the decision to be God. And yes, you are a God, but you cannot decide to dim someone's light so that your God light can shine. Do you understand? So now, Nokbong, the day you let go and just Be at ease. Don't even think about it anymore.
Yes.
It's so difficult. I know. Trust me. I know. I know. Right? It's so difficult to let go.
Yes.
Yeah. Where literally, if we were up to you, you would have taken action.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
And some people don't have that control value. They take action.
That is true.
Yeah. They take action. Yes. They take action. There are consequences to taking action. So you must be ready to face the consequences of taking action. Right? Okay, so maybe you're wondering, why is action not being taken by God?
Yes.
Right? Hey, listen. You need to let go first. So the karmic energy does not link to you. Once you've let go, haven't you noticed? It always happens that once you've let go, months or years later, the person comes back.
Yeah.
Say about full circle now. The situation. They're going through that. Why? Because they don't want you to feel good.
Yes.
Understand? They don't want to feel the demon because you feel the demon by that, you know.
And can I feed on this thing? Because energy vampire.
Yes.
They put you in toxic situations so that each time you react, they're draining you.
Yes.
They're draining you. Or end up only in that low vibrational state. And it's difficult then to move out of that because this person, you're constantly feeding that energy or that demon yamuto. So she needs to forgive and let go. The universe will deal with that person.
Yeah. But I want to stress, I'm still mastering that one.
Yeah.
Do not forgive because you understand the metaphysics of karma.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
You're forgiving because deep down, you know that this is the only way the universe will then take action. And therefore you try fool the universe by saying you've forgiven, but you haven't really, right? Why? Because I've since educated you on the metaphysics, the reality we're in. Oh, okay, if I forgive, the flames. Yeah. Hey, Buffett, I know sometimes motor hopisha to the point where it's like, yo.
Yeah. It's difficult to forgive.
When?
Yeah.
When? Yeah. No, this is why some of them they then go to the extent
Sure. Yes.
Once you feed that demon one time, once you feed that demon, now this is the challenge women have. Why? Because their emotional chakra is so volatile.
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah, volatile.
It is.
There's a lady, I don't know if you saw that lady. Oshaba side chick out here, she's pregnant that time. Now she's standing to serve time. Shaba the man. No, Shaba the side chick. Oof. Hey, Buffett. Bye-bye. Kopane le media how ba shapa ka kauza da. Uthunye kwasana. Hey, uthunye kwasana. Babon. That's like I think that's like too extreme. I know. We're talking from a logic perspective, but this is why you master the art of taming the mind.
Correct.
There's no other way because if you fail the test, you'll be behind bars, boy.
I test on Asham Haditwan.
Yeah.
He had to test it, Haditwan.
Yeah.
That's why the chosen one, it will never be easy for you.
Yeah.
You always get to test Jedijwan.
It's 10:37, right? We're going to give 3 minutes to the 7 chakra bracelet because today we are talking about energy balance, right? Balancing the chakras. We've spoken to them about this, and now there is power in this crystal. You know, like if you were following this conversation from start to now, you should realize now. Damn, the power of the crystal that is the 7 chakra bracelet. It's everything in one, right? For those seeking balance, for those seeking to align themselves.
Yes.
So I feel everyone should have this bracelet on their hand, right? Or in their crystal arsenal. I feel off balance.
Correct.
7 chakra. Keep going, fit.
7 chakras. Rikshaga 600, the round stone, and then the chipped stone, it's 300. So this is step into change and reach your maximum potential. It's connected to the 7 chakras, which are the center energies that are in our spiritual body. So from the root to the crown chakra. It's not easy. That much I'll tell you. It's not easy to unlock the 7 chakras. That is why you'd find the Buddhist monks who are reached at that stage of enlightenment. They'll tell you what this person, since early in this practice or pecho for 20 years.
Yeah.
You know, because there's so much you deal with from fear, which is the root. There's a lot that is associated with the root. For example, you're thinking things with stability. You're thinking, you know, basic needs, grounding, the root chakra, or level the sacral chakra, creativity, sexuality, emotions, you know, a lack of creativity, a lack of emotional instability, sexual dysfunction. So all these things, they take time to unlock. Your solar plexus. And again, they take time. I don't mean like the Buddhist monk, it will take you 10 years or 20 years. Some people, it might take them a month. Some people, it might take them a week. It all depends. We're all running different races, right? So it's even the challenges we will face, and you need to have the type of spiritual discernment whereby when things happen, you do not react emotionally, right? You do not give power to those things that are happening. Remind yourself constantly that you are a creator and that the things that are happening right now, it's that creation 10 years ago. It's that creation yesterday, last week. Let me allow it and create a different one, a new one. It's aligned with more Kiangona. It's about positivity.
All right. It's 10:41. It's time for us to go now. Petunia Uritogoza Mkulu. My problem is I have a mother who is a manipulative, all right? Who is manipulative. She loves my sister more than me. This situation hurts me.
Why what?
Petunia, I know it is not nice to experience this type of reality, right? Now, I'm gonna structure it like this so that, because what are we trying to do? Say words that would help you to raise your vibration, so that you can move out of the hurt, because you're trying to now get someone who doesn't really vibe with you to vibe with you. You know what I mean? Yes, it's your mother. I get it. It's your mother, but still, she doesn't vibe with you. She's chosen to operate like that, and that thing. You are holding on to the energy. You are holding on to that vibe. Now, a problem cannot be solved at the same level at which it was created. Now, you cannot chase acceptance.
Correct.
Right? You cannot chase to be accepted by someone who doesn't want to accept you. So now, with that said, it is about accepting this reality so that you can move forward with your life. Perhaps now you're still living a life where you're close to her, where she needs to be taking actions for you. And it's so hard because you now must experience this issue and how manipulate. So perhaps you are being cooked for your moment. Remember, it's happening for you, not to you. So meaning, what do I mean by this? When you're a mother, you now go forward and not neglect your kids. You become the best mother as a result of this. Yes, this is what I think you must learn, because it can turn out where you then project the same energy to your kids, towards your kids. Now, if we understand that energy never dies, it means that this energy, because you're attracting it, you attract who you are. What if in your past lifetime, this was you as a mother? This was you as a mother.
Yes.
Now you're getting to feel what it's like. It's wild. I know. It's wild. I know. Right? But what if it was you in another lifetime who was this person? What did I say? if you're going to die in a low vibration, you're going to drop into low vibrational realms. So what's the only way to come into the third dimension? The third dimension, you will then come in through it from a low vibrational context. So you'll be born under low vibrational things, situations, right? Because what? Your soul is now needing to navigate the permutations as per your soul contract. You chose your mother. The soul chose your mother, that is. This gives you freedom. I can say this because there are tensions that I've had with my parents around, certain things, interpersonal things that we've had. But there was a time I was, I'd say things like, I can't wait for my things to come together so I can move out and be free from you guys.
Yes.
Why? Because Ratlasha in that moment, I don't eye to eye.
Yes.
And she will also face judgment for her actions
that
towards you. So you've got one of two choices right now, to be honest with you. And then maybe you can tell her what crystals she can take after this. All right, make the decision. Let me just finish these 2 points. You've got one of two choices. You stay hurt by this situation, or you accept the situation for what it is, and then you find those who resonate. You go and connect with those. Now, here's the thing: you need to now deal with the mother wound so that you don't go bleed on other people.
Yes.
So towards your partner, right? Your partner now must baby you. Why? Because you've got abandonment issues. You don't want to build any strong relationships with anyone because you feel like they're going to do what your mother did to them. So it's about. This is now this energy perpetuating itself, and this is why we're now in eternal loops. Sorry, you got bro.
There is something that I recently learned, and numerology.
Yeah.
And it might also be the case in Petunia's case, or if your child is born in your enemy year.
Yeah.
In many cases, you and that child, like a squad. And because people lack that knowledge and understanding, that is why then even is a problem. No, we don't understand, or unfortunately, because of these things,
the energy,
you gave birth to Mwana in your enemy year. And unfortunately, because of that lack of understanding, there will always be that clash. And the minute you start to understand, I am this, he is that.
Yeah.
Therefore, how do we then find common ground? And even though I understand many instances we might not see eye to eye on certain matters, but common ground definitely has to be there. Then my fellow Petunia, you can get yourself the rose quartz.
Yes.
Get yourself the rose quartz. You need to practice gratitude and forgiveness for Petunia. That is the only way you will accept this situation, and you will feel a sense of liberation, or rather freedom, once you practice gratitude and forgiveness and learn to let go and understand, your mother is the person that she is, you are the person that you are. And I know it's cutthroat, but in order for you so that you're at a low vibrational state because you're holding on to these things. You need to make sure that you deal with things that are good for you. And you already understand, this is not good for you. So you need to move away from that. Love your mother from a distance, understand or no. Okay, ma and camarade.
Amen. It is what it is, so it will be what it is. Right? That saying is so powerful. I'll leave you guys with that thought.
Yeah.
Shout out Khontla We're back again. Big Chang.
Yes.
Live streaming. Thank you guys for engaging. Make sure to hit the bell icon so you can get notifications from YouTube. Hurrah! On.
Yes.
And then make sure to share. No? Okay, cool. We'll catch you guys again. Big Lang. Peace, fans. Okay. Yeah. So this enemy thing, a lot of people don't know about it.
Yeah.
The Chinese zodiac.
Yes.
Yeah.